the trauma assessment. What do I have?
You were called for a motorcyclist down on a busy 4-lane highway on a warm, dry summer evening. PD and fire have the scene secured and access is safe for EMS. Patient was not wearing a helmet and patient is approximately 30 feet from the motorcycle.
Okay, so I have fire, PD, and my partner on scene with me, so I do not need any additional resources as I have the one patient. BSI and my scene is already safe as I am cleared in. As I approach the patient, what do I see?
You see a 40-year-old male lying on the ground on his left side. He groans and moans to pain, road rash on the left side of his body, has blood from the left side of his head coming out of his ear.
Perfect. I am going to direct fire to hold C-spine. I'm gonna check for that bleeding, see if it is coming from anywhere else on his head.
So from his head, you notice a golf ball sized hematoma to the left parietal area. On palpation, the skull depression is noted. Blood from the left ear.
Okay, and is the patient, so he has that painful stimuli. Is he breathing at all?
Patient is occasionally spitting out blood.
Spitting out blood, okay. I am going to place the patient on a non-rebreather at 15 liters. I'm going to listen to lung sounds and have my partner get vitals.
Okay, so your first set of vitals are 150 over 100 for blood pressure, heart rate of 88, respiratory rate 18, SpO2 90, blood glucose 100, and for your lung sounds, you notice that there is abrasion to the left side and left side crepitus and absent lung sounds.
Okay. I am going to quickly check C-spine, or spine, check the spine on the patient.
You notice just the road rash on the left side.
Okay. I'm going to check pulses quick and bolt for extremities.
Good CMS on all four.
Okay. I'm going to check his hips and his legs just to see if I find any more bleeding anywhere.
His pelvis is mush and he's got road rash on the left side on his upper and lower extremities.
Okay. I'm going to direct PD to go see if anybody saw anything or if anybody can get any info on him.
Bystanders state that the patient was going approximately 50 miles an hour in a 40 miles per hour zone. He lost control and laid his motorcycle down. Bystanders say that he hit his head hard and was initially unconscious. A firefighter was holding C-spine upon your arrival, and patient is spitting out blood occasionally, unknown history, meds, or allergies.
Okay, I'm going to have fire help us roll the patient. We're going to put him in a C-collar. We're going to roll him onto a backboard using a log roll. We're also going to make sure that we have a pelvic binder in place on the backboard prior to us rolling him so we can roll that right on top of there. Once we get him rolled over, we're going to reassess CMS quickly on the patient.
Good on all four.
And then we are going to, since he didn't have any lung sounds on the left, we're going to dart him on the third intercostal space on the midclavicular line. And then we are going to quickly load him up into the ambulance. Once we're inside the ambulance, I'm going to have my partner get me another set of vitals while I quickly do a full assessment.
Second set of vitals, 170 over 90 for blood pressure, heart rate of 135, respiratory rate of 30, SpO2 is now 88% if you're getting good O2.
Okay, so I am going to have my partner get all the intubation stuff ready.
Okay.
I'm going to pad where the decompression was on his head so that everybody knows that it's there. I'm going to quickly check his pupils.
Right pupil's larger than the left.
Okay, I'm going to check his nose, mouth. The ear still has the blood coming out of it, so we're just going to hold a bandage to it. We can't really check his neck because we have the C-collar in place. I'm going to, again, listen to lung sounds quick.
Clear.
Okay, I'm going to palpate his abdomen.
Soft non-tender,
Okay.
abrasion on the left side.
I'm going to make sure that the pelvic binder is in the right spot. I am going to check CMS in those extremities again. I'm going to make sure that we get the 18s in both ACs with fluids going. Redo his legs, check his legs quick for CMS and anything else we might find.
Good CMS, road rash still on the left side, upper and lower.
Okay, and then so once the patient's intubated, we're going to bag him one breath every 5 to 6 seconds. We're going to transport code 3 to a trauma center, and we are going to call the hospital in a minute with a trauma team activation for a head injury he had absent lung sounds on the left side. We darted that. We have fluids going, and we have him in spinal precautions, and we'll be there in, I don't know, 5-10 minutes.
Great, we're here.
All right, once we're there, we are going to get a full report. This is John Doe. He's about a 40s male. He was found down after falling off of his motorcycle at 50 miles an hour. He did not have a helmet on. He has a skull decompression in his left side. He has his right pupil is dilated, the left one is fixed. He had absent lung sounds on the left. We darted him. His pelvis was unstable and mushy upon our arrival to the scene. Otherwise, the only other things we found were road rash on his body. Any questions?